1946 through 1954, and again from 1955 through 1958. Tied for the team lead in scoring in 1951-52. Led the team in goals in 3 seasons and in assists on 1 occasion. Please welcome number 23, John Pearson.
Our next guest was a Bruins defenseman from 1949 through 1956. A 2-time All-Star with the Bruins, the first defenseman to win the Lady Byng Trophy as the league's most gentlemanly player when he won the award with Detroit in 1949. He was elected to the Hockey Hall of Fame in 1976. Please welcome number 11, Bill Quackenbush.
Our next guest was a Bruins center from 1975 through 1981. Led the team in assists and points in 2 seasons. Won the Lady Byng Trophy in 1976. He was elected to the Hockey Hall of Fame in 1985. Please welcome number 10, John Rattel.
The Calder Trophy as well as the league's top rookie in 1968. Number 16, Derek Sanderson.
And our next guest was a Bruins left wing from 1947 through 1955. He served as the Bruins captain, 1954-55. He was named a second-team NHL All-Star in 1954. Please welcome number 7, Ed Sanford.
Was a Bruins center from 1967 through 1973. He won a Stanley Cup with Boston in both 1970 and 72. Please welcome number 17, Fred Stanfield.
Our next guest was a Bruins right wing from 1952 through 1954, and again from 1955 through 1964. Led the team in assists and points in 1960-61. Please welcome number 21, Jerry Topazzini.
Was a Bruins right wing from 1961 through 1972. He won Stanley Cups in both 1970 and 72 with the Bruins. Please welcome number 18, Ed Westfall.
And now to the retired numbers. We have in attendance tonight 3 family members of players who are deceased and whose numbers have been duly honored. They will receive the framed banners as a memento of the evening from 3 current members of the Bruins who are native Bostonians.
Our next guest is the daughter of professional sports' first Iron Man. He played 20 seasons in a Bruins uniform at both right wing and defense from 1927 through 1947 and served the team as its captain for 14 of those seasons. He's the only Bruin to have played on 3 Stanley Cup championship teams, winning titles in 1929, 39, and 1941. He was the first player to be enshrined in the Hockey Hall of Fame immediately upon his retirement as a player on February 12, 1947. He also served the team as coach for 4 seasons. His number 5 banner will be lowered with a presentation of the framed banner by the Bruins' Steve Leach. Please welcome Aubrey Dick Clapper's daughter, Marilyn Armstrong of Toronto.
And our next guest is the granddaughter of an original Bruin. Came to the team in 1924-25 season. His leadership taught a young team to win. Helped lead the Bruins to their first Stanley Cup. Won their first season in Boston Garden 1928-29. Only 15 Bruins have worn the captain's C, and he was the first. And he'll have his number 3 banner lowered with a presentation of the framed banner by Ted Donato. Please welcome Lionel Hitchman's granddaughter, Claudia Coburn of Ottawa.
Our next guest is the son of hockey's first superstar. He was the only defenseman in league history to win 4 Hart trophies as the NHL's most valuable player. He was an 8-time All-Star, a number unmatched by any player of his era. He won 2 Stanley Cup championships with Boston in 1929 and 1939, and in 1945, he was among the first group of inductees into hockey's Hall of Fame. His number 2 banner lowered with a presentation of the framed banner by the Bruins' Steve Hines. Please welcome Eddie Shore's son, Edward Ted Shore Jr. of Springfield.
And now to the 4 players who are with us tonight to watch their banners be lowered for the final time at Boston Garden. Our next guest is the only man to have served the Bruins as a player, coach, and general manager. He has won more Stanley Cup titles with the Bruins than any other person, capturing 2 as a player in 39 and 41, 2 more as the club's general manager in 1970 and 72. He was a 4-time NHL All-Star, won both the Hart Trophy as the league's MVP and Ross Trophy as the National Hockey League scoring champion. Despite missing 3 seasons while serving his country in World War II, still ranks among the top 10 on the club's all-time list of games, assists, and points 40 years after he retired. He'll have his number 15 banner lowered with a presentation of the framed banner by Don Sweeney. Please welcome number 15, Milt Smith.